We begin at 5 with breaking news. Allegations of misconduct involving the police academy at Southeast Missouri State University. According to this email from the Cape Girardeau police chief that we received through an open records request, the allegations involve recent tests taken at the academy, including the exam required for licensing as a peace officer in the state of Missouri. Now, that test is called the Peace Officer Standard and Training or Post Exam. A news release from the university on December 11th indicates 25 academy graduates recently passed that test and stepped directly into roles across 8 counties throughout Southeast Missouri. According to that same release, this is the 7th consecutive year the academy has had a 100% pass rate on the post exam, meaning all students received a passing score. Now, the email we received is written by Cape Girardeau Police Chief Adam Glick, and it went out to the officers in his department who also teach at the academy. Written in late December, Glick says, quote, "There were allegations of misconduct during the post-exam at the police academy earlier this month." He also tells his staff members there are other allegations involving other exams and that there is an investigation underway. Glick writes, quote, "Until these issues are resolved, your secondary employment requests to teach at the academy have been temporarily suspended," end quote. The chief says he hopes the allegations are untrue and says to his knowledge, none of his employees have been accused of any wrongdoing. Now, according to the SEMO Police Academy website, its latest session began Tuesday, just yesterday. It lists 35 total instructors. 8 of them are Cape Girardeau police employees now not teaching. Chief Glick says he is not going to comment on which agencies are involved in an investigation that he refers to. He will only say he has forwarded information to the appropriate agencies and institutions. Now, we reached out to Southeast Missouri State regarding the misconduct allegations and received this response. According to the university, the allegations come from Chief Glick. And to date, no students, instructors, or others affiliated with the academy have come forward. The statement acknowledges the university is investigating and is not commenting on the chief's decision to pull instructors out of respect for the city. This is a developing story, so look for the latest both on air and online.